Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 with the New Nations mod as the Mali Empire. In the last episode we've just been managing our economy basically and spectating the various great wars which we are not involved in. The UK lost a pretty big win against France and are now in a second win against Germany, which they are not doing too badly in yet, but I don't really have high hopes for their chances. Anyway, let's unpause and continue here. We're also building a large amount of troops, so they should be ready sometime soon. Could potentially increase our rank as well, since we'll help out our military score at least. Unfortunately, we've had to stop subsidizing some factories, which have then closed. Okay, Germany pieced out Transvaal, which won't be helping our industrial score, but not much we can do about that probably. We are making a decent income now, so I might try opening one of these. I think the cement factory might be our best bet there. We'll see if it's a little more viable now. Okay, Greece has been pieced out. It seems to be surviving okay without any subsidies. Or no, it's not. Okay. Austria-Hungary has been pieced out. Acquire Moravia. Well, let's subsidize it, see how much it costs. Okay, lower factory costs, that's good. We'll keep subsidizing it for the time being and check back on it in a while. We can afford to invest in some of these railroads. And our capitalist want to build an artillery factory in Volta. I suppose we can help out with that as well. Actually, for the moment, we'll just fund the railroads and see if they will take care of that themselves. Okay, so for research, I suppose we can get clean coal. We do have one coal province now, so we are gaining at least a tiny benefit from that. We have 100% employment in Volta. That is where this artillery factory is getting built though, so I think we can leave that focus there, and I guess we'll just fund these. Yeah, we'll fund the other one as well, why not? Mobilization size. We have all of our troops built now. A factory in one of our states has become the target of a mild but costly sabotage campaign during the past few weeks, and local management suspects that a known socialist agitator in the area is responsible for this development, as the gentleman in question is known by management to have taken issue with a decision they recently took regarding company internal division of labor. So we can have, I assume, the province in question, which I don't know which province it is. Linguaire, I guess. Gets lower factory throughput, lower OGO throughput, more militancy and consciousness, and... or maybe it's Mali and Senegal, since that's the one that's mentioned down here. Or we can... well, I guess we're getting the... and no, the one of them is factory and OGO throughput, the other one is mining and farming efficiency. Either way, we're getting militancy and consciousness. I think we'll have the craftsmen and labourers lose militancy, though. Okay, we're still making decent money, and it looks like the cement factory is actually not costing us money, even though we are subsidizing it, so that's pretty good. Germany has pieced out another of the UK's little puppets. Okay, more tax efficiency. Looks like not too much progress on either side in this war, though Germany has added some more war goals. Belgium wants to cut the Netherlands down to size, and Germany wants the Netherlands to dismantle constructions in Gelderland. Okay. Oh. Looks like the UK maybe won a big battle there. Fortunately, we can't see what's going on since we are no longer allied to the UK. I guess we'll go ahead and get the alliance back. If they call us into this war again, we will probably just have to refuse. But at least we'll be able to see what's going on for a little while. At least some of what's going on. I guess they have no troops over here. We can see British Osthanover though, which is not being sieged despite being a war goal. Seems like Germany is not really doing much down in Africa. They have some sieges going on over here in the south. Seems like they don't have any troops in the closer areas though, or at least they're not doing any sieging of the British lands. Okay, our new upper house is rearranged. Alright, let's try opening another of these factories. We'll try the fabric factory. And we have clean coal. We do benefit from steel production throughput, unless I didn't open that steel factory again. I think this might be better though, interchangeable parts. Seems to be doing okay. Try subsidizing this. Alright, seems to be doing fine. Okay, lower factory cost. Ruthenia has been pieced out, and Ruthenia has been cut down to size, okay. Liberia has rebels, Republican Guard. So Austria-Hungary has actually been pieced out of this war. It looks like Germany has lost the majority of battles, but has some occupations. I guess it's the Netherlands that is accounting for that. No British troops are visible on the UK mainland, so who knows where they are. The war might drag out for a long time in a stalemate if none of the major combatants is going to start sieging the other. That's okay though. Okay, so our budget is looking pretty healthy still. We did gain some more loans from somewhere. We'll repay all of those since we can do that. And we can probably afford to increase education spending probably all the way, actually. Okay. We're up to almost 20% literacy, which is not great for this point in the game, but certainly improving. Okay. I think we can probably move to commerce and get some more factory output efficiency. And our income just took a big jump from somewhere. Let's go ahead and open our remaining factories. Yeah, that was the only other one. We'll subsidize them and see how that goes. Not getting enough coal or iron. Well, we can afford to subsidize them for the moment, so I guess we will. Outbreak of tuberculosis. Pops in one of our states, change by -4% and lose militancy. Alright. And we have tensions in Bornu again. We'll insist that it's ours. I don't think we're in danger of going to crisis here. 0 from the liberation movement. Masked vigilante strikes. Not stripes. Lately, our capital has seen crime-fighting actions by a lone individual in feline dress, styling himself the Catman, repelling sharks as he goes. Okay, liquor production output up, that's actually good. Awad goes bankrupt. Okay, where are you? Over here. Don't really see us going to war with them anytime soon. I suppose it's probably a good idea for us to spend some of our sizable income on... Oh, we can't expand our naval base because we don't have the technology. We can build one over here in our other coastal region, though. And I think for our next technology, I'll probably get a few naval techs since I've been neglecting it almost completely. France has declared war on Arrow, who are down here? Yeah. Okay. And let's see, we're at 100% employment in East Hausaland. And the Ottoman Empire is justifying a war against Nejd. Okay. I suppose I'll expand this factory. We are up to 9th place. That is pretty good. We'll fight the disease with every available means. If we do manage to get up to 8th and into the Great Power rankings, we'll break out of the UK sphere and possibly have a better chance of allying ourselves with a different Great Power, which I think I would prefer to do, since I think it would benefit us more to be allied with France, since we know that France has pretty much got the upper hand in Africa, or at least they had in the previous war. So if we got into war against Britain with France, we could stand a pretty good chance of taking some land from the UK. Okay, let's go ahead and get this naval tech. Sokoto here is not in anybody's sphere. Interesting. I suppose we could declare war on them. They're a civilized nation now. So, unfortunately we'd have to take a conquest CB, which really would not be worth it, I think. It's kind of unfortunate. How about Portugal? We could potentially attack them. Friendly with France, unfortunately, so France could potentially intervene there. I think we actually have a core on this territory. We do. so we wouldn't even have to justify a war, we can just declare. Diplomatic tension has caused an international crisis in Colombia and Panama. Okay, and the Ottomans have declared on Nejd. Okay, the crisis failed to enlist interest. Saves me from having to check on it, I suppose. The Malian Red Star, a new daily with no shame about its political leanings, has been incorporated in Bamako. The Malian Red Star, official party organ for the Malian Socialist Party. So we can suggest down at the club that they start a subscription. Rich strata gain consciousness and become more socialist. Or poor strata gain consciousness and militancy and become more socialist. I think we'll have the rich become more socialist, since there are very few of them and we don't want really to have any more socialists than we need. We'd much prefer to stay with the nationalist faction or the conservative faction if we can. Okay. Guess we can fund all of these projects. A winery in... I actually missed where that winery was building, but let's check it out. Eastern Mali, okay. That's fine, since our factories there are already full. Alright, with that we can upgrade our naval base here. This is the same province as this one, right? So we can't build another one. That's fine. And we should probably actually build some boats, since we have absolutely no navy. Actually, let's not build boats, because since I have been falling behind on naval tech, we can't build any decent ones, so let's do that first. At least build some steam transports. Okay, furniture and luxury furniture production output. Which doesn't actually help us. Nejd has been annexed by the Ottomans. Okay. And our new election has started. So I think instead of going for the conservative faction, which I did before, I'll just focus on reactionary. They have very similar policies anyway, so not much of a change there. Really just the only differences are jingoism versus pro-military and interventionism versus state capitalism. The Malian Red Star again, I think we'll just do the same thing, have the rich strata become more socialist. And the future of the economy in Outer Hausaland. So interventionism is what the nationalist faction wants, so we will choose that one. Contentious election. As the Malian election gets underway, it becomes clear that it will be a contentious one. The issues are clear and the battle lines between parties drawn, and there are those who believe that while violence may not be the result of the toppling of the current Malian regime, it could be. We shall see. Okay. So, either more or less ruling party support depending on various factors. We shall see. So interventionism, this is all about planned economy, so we want as little planned economy as possible. And checking in on the Great War, it seems like the UK is actually winning pretty substantially, mostly from battles. And they're getting score over time from holding Osthanover as well. Okay, national debate on war policy. So, I believe we were looking for jingoism. Let me just check. Yes, we are. So, all pops in the Empire become 5% more in favor of jingoism. And we want residency in Western Mali. Okay. Well, we're out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here and continue with our election next time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.